Welcome to What the Fuck is in the Box. I have with me
Mike Barcia.
You say like or Mike?
Mike.
Well, I thought you said
But you
that.
might like Mike.
Some people do.
Right.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
What'd you bring?
So today we brought our new, fantastic, exciting Triton components.
Ooh.
It's brand new for us.
Oh.
Pretty exciting.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I feel like that's a fourth excited.
Yeah.
You know, a little excited counter or something over here.
Yeah, I like it.
So Triton, brand new launch brand, right? So exciting, kind of known for quality on most respects, right? So we so far have had great experience with them. Box art, let's talk about the box. Phenomenal. Just overall really well put. They've got the dimensions on the back, which I think is a really cool add-on for the installation companies. You really quick can get an idea of your depths and overall layout. Yep. Just a really sleek looking box. Got the important features on the back. Can spin it around. It's got the product on the front, just in case the sky cam gets you. Sky cam.
Sky cam.
We got the product on the front side, which is great. And these are the component sets, correct?
Correct.
What is the difference between component and composite?
Component and coaxial.
Coaxial, sorry.
It's
wrong
okay.
term.
It's okay. So component is a separate mid-range driver, separate tweeter, and generally you're going to have an external crossover. So a coaxial means that there's a speaker with an integrated tweeter in the center of it. So in the Triton brand specifically, we do have both, right? So we have the components, which we're about to see, and we also have a coaxial version. I'm
slowly unboxing because I felt like this was going to be a difficult box, but it's actually coming easier than I thought.
Nice. Ah, just pushing it through. I like it.
I had a strategy.
I like it.
Very rare. Let's tell everybody
we don't
what
need that.
this is.
So this is your owner's manual and talks about a couple things. One has a cutout template, which is really handy. So that way, if you are going to build like custom door panels or you have to cut into a door, they'll also give you a template to do that, which is really nice.
I like that it tells you what tool to use.
Right, a drill and a jigsaw.
Use the drill.
We don't see a router on here. That's acceptable too. Definitely can use a router. No doubt about that. One thing that I do really like too is talks about the warranty in here. So this product out of the box, if a retailer was to sell over the counter to a consumer, it has a 1-year replacement warranty. And if the authorized Triton retailer sells it and installs it, has a 2-year replacement warranty. So that's pretty awesome.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So this, by the way, when you buy your own, be careful. Don't throw this away because there are 2 of these in this little sliver, which I almost threw on the floor.
Don't do that.
It's very careful. These are very important. What are
So this right here is what almost every retailer asks for, right? So there's plenty of cars today that you have to buy external speaker plates to make them fit. So what this does a couple things. One, it gives you a spacer. So that way if you have a depth issue with the speaker, it helps pull that out from, you know, hitting like a power window motor, the glass, whatever it may be.
Happened in my Explorer every time we put speakers in,
right? So we had to put in plates, right? So this comes with it. At the same time, it also gives you a lot of options to bolt into the factory location of a different vehicle.
So that's what I thought was the coolest piece with this. If you can see it from that kind of sky cam, there are a ton of configurations of screw patterns in here, which is really cool.
So now you're not drilling new holes in the customer's car, right? We have our regular locations for the speaker to fit into, and then you can adapt this on whether it be a Ford, a Chevrolet, whatever it may be. And it fits nice, snug, and it makes it for a super clean install.
Nobody wants a Chevy, Mike.
I love this truck.
This is the all-new Chevy Silverado HD.
My God, that is one ugly truck. Seriously, it looks like it runs on Coors Light.
Only with the best.
All right. What are these?
These are tweeter cups. So depending on the vehicle, if you don't have a factory OEM location that you can, hide that tweeter behind the factory grill, there are times like on maybe the top of the door panel, like where the little pop-out panels are behind the mirror, that you can pop these here, or on the door itself, or even on an A-pillar for that fact. So you'd screw this in, and it would help give you better imaging. So your tweeter's not facing like the bottom of the dash or something weird like that. You can pop it up and get a nice mounting application.
This is really nice.
Yes, super nice. So so it's a 1-inch soft dome tweeter, which is really in my mind the way to go. It's all silk. Silk tweeters always sound really, really good. I've always been a big fan. You can flush them, or you have the different pods to install them as well.
Go in the little cup.
Yeah, you have to disassemble them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, I wouldn't have known that. I'd have messed it up. What do you got here, Mikey?
Speaker wire. Can't go wrong. This is usually designed to go from the crossover to the tweeter, but you can use it for whatever you need it for.
Most guys I'm actually curious on this. I really don't. Typically, I ask you what something is, but I know, and I'm just kind of making fun of you.
Okay.
I really don't know what this is. What is this?
My assumption is it's going to be for your tweeter.
Assumption.
Yeah. So you can mount it behind the tweeter to help.
It's like a little ring.
Little spacer for it, yeah.
Nice. And then obviously little stickies.
Double-sided tape. Yep.
Yeah, those come with all of them, just in case you want to, just stick them to the wall or something.
Yep.
But overall, these so something you guys can't tell out there is the feel.
Yeah.
We have done some different sets before here where we've had tweeters that were external tweeters, and these feel like beefier. I don't know if that makes sense.
It feels good. It doesn't feel like a cheap piece of product, right? So a lot of times when there's a new brand, we don't know, what the product's going to feel like and touch, and I'll tell you, it's good stuff. The tweeter has some weight to it. You can tell it's not just something cheap.
Well, this is stupid, but I like these little slide-ons. Mm-hmm. I think these make the installation a lot easier rather than just
cleaner.
Using wire
Better
nuts
connection.
or whatever they'll make you do.
Rather than a butt connection.
Yes.
Butt connector.
Here you go, Mike.
So this is our crossover. So these are going to be active crossover network. One thing that I like about these crossovers is that when you pop them off, you can control your tweeter. You can do a plus or minus 3 dB on your tweeter. So if once you install the tweeter in the car, it's like, whoa, that's way too bright, and you can turn them down, or you want to bring them up a little bit. Customer says, hey, I can't hear my tweeter, I want it brighter. You can just select it and give them.
And you're actually doing that here rather than having to go into the system and the radio and try to peak it that way. You can actually cut it off right here at the crossover.
Correct.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Really, again, nice look and feel to these. I think is great. The labeling is very clear on them, which I have also had problems with sometimes when you get a black crossover. They try to just do the imprints and they don't actually print on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very well and clean printed on here on the end and everything else on these. So it's got for your woofer, your tweeters, and your input, right? I'm not the best at this car stuff.
No, you're accurate, 100%.
My guess
you got your
is
input and your mid-range output and your tweeter output.
See?
Yep, positive.
And it's got it all marked here for woofer, tweeter, and input. So even I can figure it out, folks, which is very interesting. We don't want me installing these, I promise.
I took all the amplifiers out of a bunch of old radios I had, in the garage and down the basement, up in the attic and in the dining room. Wired them all together in series. And I probably got about 1 trillion gigawatts of power here.
And some more screws for your lovely little crossovers. Aha.
Here's the exciting part.
The fun part, which you said there wasn't a lot that comes in there. There's more in here too, each one of these. And these again, on the weight side, this is a hefty speaker. I'm throwing out as many words for heavy without saying heavy.
I like it. Beefy and hefty, yeah. Big words.
They're not that big, but they're impressive to me.
So I'm totally impressed with the speakers. All the feedback we've been getting from all of our retailers. Like I was just talking to Jason a few minutes ago up at Emerald Coast, and he was telling me how excited he is about the products, about how easy it was to install, had no depth issues, which is obviously important in speakers today. A lot of times we have issues with that. Between that and the speaker plates, it really helps. At the same time, we've got a beautiful surround on the mid-range driver. Don't have to worry about a foam surround rotting, so it's better made. Polypropylene cone. This is only being 2.5 inches deep. It works really well. It really does.
Again, sorry. What is it?
It's butyl rubber.
Oh, all right. Yep. What's that for?
So a lot of times you'll need to put it under the speaker. Kind of hold it in place.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It's like a little glue. Some people call it Gorilla Snot.
And
Gorilla Snot.
And your grill.
And a grill. So what I like about these is, they come with grills, right? Everybody else says they come with grills, yes they do. But they also hide the screw holes, which is really cool, right? So a lot of speakers these days, they don't hide them. So if you are going to build a custom door panel or something like that, you have the ability to, totally install them super clean. So if they are exposed, they look great. Like kick panels, door panels, whatever it may be. rear deck, wherever you're going to mount it. It makes for a really clean install. I was actually I was at a shop the other day in a 67 Camaro, and he was putting them in the car, and he had them in the rear deck with the grills, and it looked really nice.
Yeah, it's a really sharp logo. Everything looks really clean on it. So
every time I see a logo, I think of a car.
I'm
just
sure.
saying. I'm just saying. It's just a car guy in me.
Mercury Cougar, right?
Mercury Cougar. That's
Yeah,
it. Mercury Cougar.
That's
Right.
So yeah, overall, let's kind of recap. We got a lot laid out on the table here. Remember, there's a second speaker in here. I'm not taking it out. It's in the box. It's got the grill. It's got everything in there. Second set. But let's take a quick walk through everything we've got here. Obviously, we have all the wires for everything. We got your crossovers. We got your tweeters. We got your cups, as you called them.
Yep.
We've got your screw kit. Again, there's 2 of these. The other one's on the floor in the box. We have your woofer, and then we've got the grill and the mounting kit. Is that everything? And some stickies and your snot.
A little hardware. Yep. Grill and snot. Yep.
Snot.
Absolutely.
Why not? So, who do we have to thank for these? Thank you to guys at Triton, right? We really appreciate it getting everything over to us. We are raffling this off. Not a shocker to those of you that subscribe. We are raffling this set off. I will try to put this all back together in a very clean and neat manner, but I probably will.
I got faith in Drew. He can do it.
Nope. I'm going to need an assistant. But anyway, we're raffling these off. How do you get them, Mike? How do you win?
So you go to our YouTube channel. Number 1, you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. That's crucial, okay? And then number 2, when you're watching the video, on the very bottom of it, there's some part you can comment. At the comment section, put the name of your store and your address and say, "What's up, Mike?" You know, we're going to draw a name out of the hat from those guys.
Awesome. So Eric says the same thing, right? I always got to remind everybody, please just subscribe once, because now we have people that think you have to subscribe to win. We want you to subscribe, but if you've already subscribed, you don't need to do it again. One time is enough for us. We appreciate everything you guys do out there, but please please comment. That's how we keep these things coming. Vendors are loving it. Customers are loving it. We enjoy doing it, so we want to keep doing it. We want to keep coming to you guys every week, so we appreciate it. Big thank you to everybody, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
I feel weird. I don't want to wave. Eric makes fun of me for waving, so I just stare now.
I'll wave. Bye. So go ahead and take some time, check it out, and let me know what you think it is.
So it kind of reminds me a little bit of like an Audi.
It's a Chevy Malibu.
See in the back, I would say Lexus.
Feels like a BMW.
Oh, who said that? A BMW? Really?